Hello, how you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Well, I'm doing fine. I want to mention about something in this video, and it's kind of concerning with some women criticizing Simone Biles. You got these women that come on TikTok video. You got some women that come on Instagram.
The conveyor belt of illegal aliens roaring into the U.S. is at an all-time high. 16.8 million illegals to be exact. In fact, the current administration funneled 1.4 million illegal aliens into the U.S. just in 2023 alone. This costs U.S. taxpayers an estimate.
Man, what's wrong with this? My tablet acting silly. But anyway, I don't understand that why women don't want to see other women happy. Why is it that women don't want to... I'm going to make my commentary after his commentary. After these people's commentary. Shout out to Jeremy Hill, Kwame Brown, and I'm going to do one on average.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. What I'm going to be talking to you about today, ladies and gentlemen, is about the hatred and the disrespect that Simone Biles is receiving because she is in a happy relationship at this time. All because this man, her husband, got on the podcast and said, "My wife thought I was the catch and I am the catch." That made all the sisterhood go crazy. All the stubborn women who don't have a man, who can't keep a man, who has never happened in a damn relationship, decided to rebel against a black woman. Instead of helping her or saying nice things about her, they have been bashing this woman for years. Black women don't like black women, in my most humble opinion. What they do, they can't stand a successful black woman. They hate it. They talk about this woman's hair. They don't talk about this woman's face. They don't talk about all kind of things. Because she is happy, that's the big problem. So what I'm going to do, I wasn't going to touch this at first. I said, I will. Now what I'm going to do is show you the motives behind why women act the way they act towards Simone Biles first. And then I'm going to play some clips about Simone Biles. The second clip starting. But the first one, I want to show you the motives, the intention. I want you to look at it and understand why they hate each other, in my most humble opinion. So let's go ahead and get started. 1 second as I pull it up on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I think it's going to be interesting.
Y'all, I don't know what it is. I think because when I'm driving, I be thinking. But y'all, I just really thought about something. It's so crazy. I don't even know if y'all can see me. But it's so crazy with how a lot of women of my skin tone don't like each other. Like, I don't even think y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, black women, they don't like each other.
That's the main reason. Black women, in my most humble opinion, and she is also co-signing what I'm saying, they don't like each other. Especially when a black woman is doing better than another black woman. Especially when a black woman has more belongings, more assets, more possessions than the other black woman. Black women do not like to see women happy of any ethnic group. Misery loves company. And if they see that other black women are not miserable, then they will go out of their way to make that black woman miserable. This is why you have so many conflicts between black men and black women, because there will always be a negative black woman that is in between a black man and another black woman, poisoning her mind with bullshit, telling her things that she shouldn't be telling her, trying to steer her in a certain direction away from harmony, away from being in a good relationship with a black man. Black women, every time you hate on another black woman, you do not like black women. Now let me tell you this, for all you hypocrite women who say things to me and other content creators who are men who say the things that I say, one of the biggest things you like to say, and also you beta males out there, you don't like yourself, Jeremy. You don't have love for yourself, Jeremy, because the things that you are singing about these women, your mama's black, Jeremy. You must not love yourself, Jeremy. Now, whenever you hate on another black woman, you must hate yourself. Your mama's black, so why are you talking bad about other black women? Your mama's black, ladies, so how come you tearing down Simone Biles? Your mama's black, ladies, so why are you talking shit and causing so much division among black women and black men? Your mama's black. Don't forget that. The same thing you tell us, you must not like yourselves. You must not Love yourselves. Every time you gossip about another black woman behind her back, every time you tear a black woman down, every time you talk shit about a black woman, every time you try to cause problems and confusion in a relationship that a black woman has with a black man, every time you try to encourage a black woman to divorce a black man when she got a good man, your mama's black. You must not love yourself. You're hypocrites. That's what you are. You're some hypocrites. In my most humble opinion. Let's keep going.
Like, for instance, a female can make a video right now on TikTok. She can really be saying something that makes some sense. She can really be saying something that can kind of help the next sister out, right? You know what that black woman gonna say? Look at her fucking lash.
Yeah.
Ooh, her wig, her fucking lace showing.
Exactly. That's what they used to do to Simone Biles, the gymnastic. I can't say gymnastics. The woman. Okay, I can't get a word right now. I don't know why. But they used to talk bad about her image, how she looked, about her hair being nappy. They put her down. They wasn't really raising her up or exalting her and celebrating the fact that she had broken records, that she is a unique specimen when it comes to that world of Olympics. They don't give her props. And you know who mostly talk bad about her? American black women. You don't really see women of different ethnic groups trying to tear her apart. It's usually the black women. The same black women who try to tear the men apart. The same black women who try to tear families apart. These are the same, what they unite. Like I said before, in a lot of my videos, most black women can't stand each other. Most black women, in my humble opinion, don't like each other whatsoever. But they will come together in unison when it comes to bashing people. They will come together in unison when it comes to bashing black men and also other black women.
Let me interrupt right here. What he's saying is very true, because you know why he said black women do that? And the one thing they would do among each other is because of skin complexion. There would be black women that make a video and saying that he has to pick the lighter skinned women, that she looks damn near white. That's the truth. That's true. But she's a black woman, but she has a light complexion. That's what. And there are some women that do it. They get mad, and you got people like Dr. Umar. He'll prey on that mentality of black people. That's why he always talk about this he used like that witchcraft psychiatry stuff about, you know, I gotta have a coconut, I have a dark chocolate, a coconut, and all that. He's playing on a stereotype, and these women and that's what they do.
Who want to actually be in a
Sorry about that.
role of mission to a man. They want to call these women pick-me's. Do you understand? So only time these miserable, musty-back heifers come together is only in negativity.
That's
when
true.
It's time to bash people or try to assassinate people's character.
That's true.
This and that, like, black women do that shit. They love tearing down the next motherfucker if they feel like that person kind of up them on some shit. Like, I'm just really, like, and it really got me thinking, like, I see why these women be choosing their cheating ass husband or they cheating ass man over these bitches, because shit, they ain't no better than the nigga that they sleeping with, honestly. Like, man, having fake ass females around you, it can fuck up your whole entire life. And that's why some women keep choosing the same type of niggas, cause they still hang around the same type of bitches that still be with those same type of niggas. And then you can be prospering in life, and your friends still put negative shit in your head. Anything negative, like,
Exactly. Miserable women love to work and create they love to create. Look at the women. That's just what they do. You hanging with the same people over and over again, like she say. These women who never grow up, who never change their circle of friends, who are always complaining about the people that they're dealing with, they are the only common denominator between each relationship. These women like to be miserable. They don't want to say it, but they don't want to make the changes necessary to change themselves from a miserable person to a happy person to a pleasant person. Black women do not like black women.
Right.
In my most most humble opinion. This is why you're getting so much pushback. Like I say, when the second clip come up, then we're going to really address the Simone Biles situation. But I want to give you the motivation, the reason why these women are saying such negative things about another woman who shares their complexion.
That these females be, man, y'all just don't even, I don't even think y'all hear me. Then these bitches, then they go and fuck your nigga. And then I'm telling you, I bet you can hit up your ex-boyfriend right now, fool. Hit up your ex-boyfriend right now. I bet you he'll tell you that one of your friends tried to holler at him. I promise you, I kid you not. And that's the crazy part about it. A lot of the friends that you hang with, that you be pillow talking to, you be telling all your business to, she probably want what you got.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, so many dudes, so many of my friend guys, but they'll come and say that, like, man, her friend tried to hit on me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like, man, black women don't like each other.
Now, I don't have women sisters. I don't have women aunties, aunts. I don't have women mothers try to sleep with me when I'm in a relationship with one of their family members. So I believe everything she said about that, okay? Now, I got to say this before I get into the Simone Biles thing. For you weak people who like to email me stupid shit, let me go and get into this right quick. I hardly ever address it. Let me put this up here first. Let's get this straight right now. I might put these emails on the screen, but first let me let you know I have blocked these people. So if you're continuously emailing me, you know who you are. I don't even get to see it. It goes to my spam. I don't check my spam, okay? My spam. I don't check spam. So the email that you're emailing, I'm only using it so that people can come on and join me on a live stream, or if I'm doing business for my life coaching business, so they can contact me there. So I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. So most time, I'm having gentlemen, men who act like bitches, become very emotional through emails. I like your show, Jeremy, but I wish you wouldn't have said this. I don't like, if I was you, I wouldn't have said it that way. You're not me. Okay? If you don't like the show, get the fuck on and go to somebody else's channel. Alright? A real man would not be, I'm gonna put up here, one day I will. Damn near crying on my shit, talking about, why did you drop a video on Christmas? You didn't say the N-word, Jay. It wasn't you, but you had a clip that said the N-word, and I don't like that. I'm gonna tell you something. If you're a black man, that is not the first time you heard the N-word, and I promise you that. Don't come telling me, a man who's almost 50 years old, what the fuck I'm supposed to say on my show. That's not going to happen. I do what I do. I say what I do. Now, if you don't like a certain episode, go to another one of my episodes if that's what you want, and find something that better suits your taste. If not, go someplace else. You sound like a female. I done got men coming here talking about, now, here's the hypocrite in these men. Before I go any further, I'm about to wrap it up on this rant. If you men or women have laughed when I said something about big girls, if you are laughing at the times I talk about Pookie Ray Ray and Nook Nook, if you are laughing at the other jokes I do when I'm, in your personal opinion, putting down people in your mind, and that's cool with you, but all of a sudden I say something you don't like and then you come undone and unwind and shit, you are a hypocrite. I want you to know that you're a hypocrite. It's okay to say things about other people, but it's when it comes to you and it hits home and it's against something you don't like, you're weak. You start crying like a bitch. I had an email of a gentleman sent me 3 or 4 paragraphs. You know how weak and beta male you got to be to sit down in front of a computer and write an email 4 or 5 paragraphs long to tell me how you're offended about something that was said or shown on my show? You have that much time on your hand, bro? If you have not contributed financially to this show, you ain't bought no damn equipment, you sent no super chat, you have not did a cash up or anything to this show, then shut the hell up. Because I put the work in, you don't. If you don't like the show, you can leave. Now, this is not people who are supporting me. It's for the weak people who are, I don't know if they even subscribe sometimes, but they want to say what they got to say. Get the fuck on. This channel is for people, men and women of thick skin, women and men who want the truth. Okay? This is what this show is for. If you don't like it, leave. Now let's get into the Simone thing. Sorry about that, y'all. But let's go ahead and get into that. I need to say it right then.
Simone Biles said, are y'all done yet? Wrap it up. Wrap it up by Monday. She said mood. She said mood. Y'all are on this woman's side when she never asked y'all to be. If Simone isn't mad, then why are you? If Simone is chilling, why aren't you? Why are y'all going so hard projecting on a relationship that has nothing to do with you? One in which you have no idea what goes on behind closed doors. It's like some of y'all are really putting out dissertation videos about the relationship, all from a statement this man made about him being the catch. And you know what's crazy? Now some women are trying to look at Simone as being a pick-me. Because she's not mad, because she's not giving them the reaction that they wanted, they're now getting on her.
Exactly. She's not giving them the reaction that they wanted. In other words, she's not agreeing with them. They see, black women, in my most humble opinion, they'll give you one or two choices, friend or foe. Because she wants to stay with her husband. This is what every black woman should want. They should want to see a happy, functional marriage.
Right.
But because this man said one thing, you cannot judge a man his entire being. You cannot judge a man his entire character or entire life based on a statement that he made, and it wasn't offensive. Only thing that matters is, was it offensive to her and him? It wasn't. She agreed with that. All right. Like it or not, men are the catch, men are the prize. If not, then why are you always complaining about can't find a good man? I can't find a good man. They losing stuff. Oh, I gotta get me a good man, because you also realize that we the prize.
Yep.
All right. So stop hating on people who are happy. It just comes down to black women, in my most humble opinion, mad at other people, other women, because they're happy.
Right.
She's successful, then she find a man, a good-looking man who makes his own money,
Right.
a high-value man, and she's happy. Why can't you let her be happy?
Right.
Why can't you let these two black people be happy?
Right.
If they divorce or break up later in life, that's on them. But for right now, they happy. Why can't you celebrate that? Why are you so at odds with two black people being happy with each other?
She's just a pick-me who got picked. And she did. Some of y'all just mad because y'all skip me. Let her enjoy her man. One thing she gonna do is stand beside him, and if she is not mad, why are you mad? Why do you care? From the past celebrities, relationships that we've seen going on social media, y'all should have been learned to stay out grown folk business, stay out married folk business, and worry about yourself. Leave these people alone.
Exactly. I agree with that 100%. So I wanted to go a different direction with the Simone Biles situation, because I see a lot of people doing it. And but I wanted to show you the motive and the intention, the reason why these women are behaving the way they are towards her. Okay? It's jealousy, it's misery. They're jealous of a young black woman, not an old one. She has accomplished more than most black women will ever do in their lives. She have got more money than most black women will ever get, or men.
That's true.
They're jealous of her. She's popular. She's popular. She's a nice looking woman.
Right.
You know what I mean? And she got a nice looking man.
Right.
You see how evil that is?
Yeah.
How mean spirited our women have become?
Yep.
Well, anyway, let me go ahead and put this out. See you later now. You hear?
It's here. Kohl's biggest clearance event of the season is back. Shop now and save up to 70% while you still can on winter.
The Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, we the Brown Boys, the Brown Boys, we the Brown Boys. I ain't saying that there ain't no good marriages out there, but the good marriages, they ain't telling you a thing about it. The good marriages, they ain't on the internet. They hide their relationship.
Right.
The good marriages, because they know this evil ass world want to do everything to tear up relationships.
That's
Look at Simone Biles, or whatever her name is, the Olympic girl that was married. That's married to this football player. These women start talking about, when this man say he the prize, some of these women start talking about, who is he? He a nobody football player. So what that tell you? They think a man is all about his status in the world, his celebrity status. They not even looking for real men. They looking for Instagram clicks and likes and views.
Right.
They said that she's the catch because she won more medals and she's more known at a sport. What the does that have to do with the value and what a man bring to a relationship? That man gonna go answer that door and die for you. That man gonna help you bore those children that you claim that you want, because without one you can't have one. That man is gonna help provide. That man is going to help guide you when you turn emotional and weak, because emotions make you weak. That is not a good trait. Women make some of the best decisions when they have sound mind. When they get emotional, everybody can hit it. PhD in niggas. I ain't go to college and I can talk like this. You ain't never heard nobody talk like this that ain't go to college. This is called life, what I'm talking about. You don't need no degree to understand life, because some of you going through, been through, and you heading towards what I'm talking about. Because all Usher got to do is pull your wife up on stage. He can serenade her, kiss her in the mouth, pull something down her throat. Shit, I bet you can't even get that type of attention. The real relationships is not on Instagram. The real relationships are not on Facebook. The real relationship, Denzel Washington and his wife, they don't be in the media. You know why?
Right.
Because they want to stay married.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
They don't want to be. They want to stay married. You say that. You can say that again. 90% of you women, well, 90% of women only want 10% of us.
And immature.
I think it's less than that. I think it's less than that. People think it's a game. When I say I will quiet, tearing some ass up, boy, boy, I know how to sit back and let a woman follow her own understanding. And at the end of the day, she gonna do whatever. Because a woman gonna do whatever she wanna do.
That's true.
You gotta let them follow their own understanding.
That's true. That's true.
I'm a king of letting them follow their own understanding. If you with me, you start talking about what you trying to do, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna tell you like this. Even though it's gonna hurt, even though I ain't gonna like it, all right, well, go on and follow your own understanding. Because I know what's gonna happen. I already know what's gonna happen. You finna get that head beat into the head, boy. You finna marry some shit you don't like. You finna compromise and settle because that clock ticking.
Do more together this holiday in the Chevy that's right for you. The award-winning Chevy Equinox. The hard-working Chevy.
It's the last one.
My workout, and I come back and I get like, I had some likes on Instagram, you know, and I'm like, oh, this might be. I'm like, I'm in the suburbs, so I drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man. So
you was really the catch in.
I always say we the man to catch, man. I always say we the catch.
The women that won't do this are too prideful for a relationship anyway. The women who don't do this or won't do this are too prideful for a relationship with a man of this caliber. You don't qualify for him. If you think he has to put you on a pedestal, a woman who is willing to do this also understands that he is the catch, even though she is a prize. Men of this caliber are right to operate on choosing signals. Trust me, these men have more women sending them choosing signals than you have high-value men to pick from. It's a numbers game, ladies. 10% of the men in this country fall into the income status of 6 figures or more. And I need you to understand, if this offends you as a woman, look at your left ring finger and see what's over there. And see what's over there. It's empty as French toast.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. One of my subscribers was in the comments the other day telling me, he said, yeah, Jerome, I think you're going to have to cover this again because they just going, the women are going crazy about this whole situation, man. So for y'all that don't know, man, there's an NFL star player by the name of Jonathan Owens that went viral a few days ago for saying he was the catch, and he says men aren't, I always say men are the catch. And he's married to Simone Biles, who is a well-known gymnast, Olympic gold medalist, has achieved a lot. And the women are in their feelings because this man said that I always say men are the catch, and I really didn't know who she was when I first met her. Now, I want to address this first. They try to bring up some old ass Twitter nerve to say something about her teeth. Ooh, that wasn't cool. I'm like, y'all are the same women that were talking about Simone Biles' hair and the fact that she didn't spend a ton of money on a wedding dress. The fact that she didn't spend a ton of money on an extravagant wedding. It was the women that were talking shit about her, not the men. But you want to sit over here and say something about him making a remark about a girl's teeth. Fuck out of here. So, with that being said, y'all look like hypocrites. Now I want to speak on the women who are so butthurt by what he said. You want to know what this tells me about modern women in particular, man? What this situation has told me about modern women in the West is that y'all really don't want leaders, or y'all really don't want men who know their worth. And let me explain to you what I mean, man. What I think today's women want, they want a man of value that doesn't know their value. So in other words, they want a man, it's like basically they want a man that can afford to pay for their lifestyle, but they don't want that man to know what kind of power comes with being able to provide that kind of lifestyle. You get where I'm going? So basically, they just want a sucker with money. It goes back to my 3 S's, man. Suckers, simps, and sponsors. That's what they really want. And that's the reason why they're so mad at this guy. Because he's not putting this woman on a pedestal. And to be honest with you, if they knew anything about Simone Biles and her upbringing, then they would actually be cool with this. Because to be honest with you, I think Simone Biles is okay with just being his wife. And I think she's smart enough to know that. And I think I mentioned this in the previous video that I covered about this. This guy, as far as I know, is still on his rookie contract. He hasn't even gotten his first big contract yet. Simone Biles, I think they said she's 26. You know, and last time I checked, gymnasts don't really, perform, after a certain age. From what I remember, gymnasts has always been a young sport. You got girls that are teenagers performing globally in that sport. I mean, like, you don't really see a whole lot of 30 or 40-year-old gymnasts, walking around. Jonathan Owens, he probably got another good 10 years in the league before he probably hang up his cleats. You know what I mean? And he's on the incline of his career versus Simone being on the decline. So, shout out to Simone. She was smart enough to recognize that, and she picked the winner. The other thing that zones me out is that why are y'all so butthurt if this woman isn't bothered by it? Y'all keep trying to cape for this woman like she's asking for y'all help, and all she does is keep clapping back at y'all. Like, I think one of her most recent posts was like, damn, y'all want me to be miserable so bad, and she's telling women to refer to me as Miss Jonathan Owens. It's like women are so butthurt by this, but all in all, what it's basically told me and what y'all have shown men in the West is that y'all want to be in the spotlight. Y'all want to be pedestalized. Even when y'all come across a man that is on your level or higher, you still want to be put on a pedestal. Ladies, explain to me, how does it make any sense for y'all to say that you want a man that is superior to you, makes more money than you, all this bullshit about hypergamy, dating up, but then only to turn around and expect that man to treat you like you're better than him. That's what blows my mind with these Western women, man. Y'all want a man that's superior to you, but treats you like he's inferior to you. Ladies, explain to me how the hell y'all think that's gonna work. That is not going to work. There is only one type of man that is going to put up with that. And y'all already know what kind of man that is.
Yeah.
And y'all don't want those kind of men. Those men are everywhere.
Right.
And a part of the reason why they are everywhere is because y'all created a lot of them, to be honest with you.
Right.
Y'all wonder why there's so many men that come off like they're acting like girls or whatever the case, any kind of feminine energy. It's coming from y'all.
That's true.
Because whenever a man does act masculine, oh, he's toxic or he's misogynistic.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have literally anything masculine. Y'all shame men out of it.
Exactly.
And y'all want men to think and move and act and talk more like y'all. But then when it's time to be a man, or anything that a man has typically or traditionally always done, then that's when y'all want men to turn the masculinity on like a fucking switch.
Yep.
The same way y'all claim y'all can turn y'all femininity on and off.
Right.
False chicks. Which we all know that ain't true, because how many times have men complained about successful women not knowing when to turn it on and off? Y'all gotta understand, man, like, men don't want to come home to hear you talking about work and shit. So the reason why they say men value peace from their women, and why they say women turn a house into a home, those sayings exist for a reason, and the reason why is because that's what men look for in their women. We're not looking for a woman that's going to compete with us and push us to make more money because she's making a lot of money too. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. And clearly he doesn't either.
Right.
That being Jonathan Owens.
Right.
Like, he don't care if that girl is a gymnast. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reason why she likes him so much. Because he treats her like Simone Biles, not
exactly.
Simone Biles. Like
exactly. Exactly.
I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. New to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate them.
Shout out to Average Man. Shout out to Kwame Brown. Shout out to Jeremy Hill. Now I'm going to give my input to the women that were criticizing Simone Biles. That woman been through a lot. First of all, when she was with the young lady, she was one of the young ladies that got assaulted when they were young at the gymnast. When that creep went to prison, and she had to give her own testimony. And he was the sports trainer. Anybody remember this? Second thing is that, you know, people don't take to effect that mentally, that one time she had the withdrawal because something was going on where she had to take a break. And for her to come back to her sport was phenomenal. And pull out the performance that she do, that's one heck of a young woman I've ever seen. I mean, she's like a superwoman. I mean, she just does stuff that no other human being do up in the air. I mean, in her sport. I give her props for that. But women, and some of you black women particularly got this issue. You've been complaining about black men going overseas, and I think that all the videos I have made, them you getting nasty, bitter, and hateful, insulting the men, because they picking women in other countries. You're so then when they get a black woman, you hate on her because her complexion. You do this to other black women. You know that you do, and then you sit up in your jealousy and say, "See, that's why the ball players got to get the light skinned mixed and interracial, biracial women. He can't get him a dark skinned sister." You know you do this. Some of you do some of the same one that do this to Simone Biles. There's someone that do that. Finally, you get someone like Simone Biles, who's a melanated woman. He loves her. He was a black man. It's black love. What is the problem? He's an athlete because you were complaining about all these black men were going to these other races of women. It was the same type of women that were complaining about this. And then you got these Pan Africans like Umar and different individuals, and like the one woman that kicked off the air, Cynthia G, crying, had to make a whole catalog about interracial couples. But as soon as a black man finds a woman, you got a problem. You got a problem with this because she don't have a certain personality. And then you see Denzel Washington, which was probably considered one of the handsomest black men in America at that time. That there even other women or races even want, but he still say that I still love my black women. LeBron James says he loves black women. He gotta have something that looks like him. You don't pay attention to this stuff. This young man have a good background. He's 6 feet tall, and he's confident. And he's confident in himself. Cause didn't you say this? You want somebody who's confident. He's assured himself. So he's assured in his athletic ability and other abilities that he have. You said these women, same women that said this. You said this stuff. The same women. And now I'm glad that other women starting to see how hypocrite you are. And I'm glad other women starting to see, especially when you get on Instagram, you get on TikTok, you get on Facebook, and you let your insecurity go, and you make and people who did that to they make themselves like an ass all over social media, and other people seeing this in different parts of the world. They got, what kind of mentality does these people have? You do this to yourself. Now everybody talk about black love and black this. Okay, now we got so we got some celebrities decide to stick with some black men with black women. Now what? Because you would always, some of you, all them players, they gotta go get them a white woman. All them players gotta go get them a Latino or Asian or other one. They don't have all these black women in America. They can't get it. Finally, a brother decides to stick to a woman of his race. Because you hear this you hear this constantly, and that's why I have made videos about this. You have heard this constantly over time. I'm like, why can't people just be loved? But with some conscious reason, and it's like finally these low-hanging fruit people who was able to get to social media start hating on this woman. This woman has been through hell in a handbasket. She's probably, been on some injuries, and emotionally, she probably got some other stuff going on. And for her to find happiness and find someone who was supportive, coming to the, like he was saying, average man was saying, that's phenomenal. And I don't understand the women. Like, I don't understand women who complain about stuff like that. You make yourself look stupid, and that's why you're miserable. And they call the misery club, and that's so true. What the commentator said. If you don't like somebody, and like I said, it's your own mouth cause your own destruction. It's your own mouth why you don't have the man that you do, and you're not happy with yourself. When you sit there and display your hypergamy, your envious and jealousy, it starts to show, and nobody wants to be around that. The same individuals that make comments at her. Just be happy for somebody that has something. But overall, you'll have some black people to say that, damn, we marrying outside. Our people going outside our race. But when you find a celebrity who married within their race, then you got someone that attack this woman. Then you have the other type of people say, oh, well, if he'd have picked somebody who was Latino or half mixture of black and something, you see, they gotta go pick one of the women. She ain't a real black woman. This is what you do. This is what you do. Oh, this is what you do. That you see that she's a full-blooded black American woman, born on in the shore. You can't use that excuse. And you sound so, and the ones who did that to her, they sound so ridiculous. And you wonder why passport bros are leaving the country. And let me tell you, they go find melanated women in other countries. They don't necessarily go and find a certain percentage. Don't go to white females or go to white Asian countries. They go to melanated places. Passport bros do that. If you would talk to them, but you sit back in the wing. Why? And then you say, I don't care. Just go. I made video after video. Just go. You come on, looking half crazy, trying to argue intellectually. Some of you, and you make yourself look bad. You come on with your earrings in your nose. I'm sorry, some people do. With the bonnet thing on your head, looking halfway crazy, like you just woke up. You look crazy. And it's like, yeah, I won't pick you either. So that's why. And I bet you the same women that are doing it is the same women that did that to Simone. You don't see Simone Biles looking crazy. She got herself together. Even on her off day, she got her hair halfway done up right. She ain't wearing wearing no house shoes, got a bonnet on her head and everything like that. I mean, like, yeah, it's refreshing to see that. And I bet she's glad that his wife don't do that. But yeah, this is what you do. Same women, and the same women is doing that to them. Then it's the thing about men. You gotta be 6 feet tall. Okay, you see that he's 6 feet tall. Now what? Now he gotta have 6 figures. Well, obviously he's in the NFL. He's about to with the next year, so he's going to. Now what? Well, obviously, see them athletes always pick them. You know they got picked on. They're like the white black people do this stuff, and they broadcast it out there. Like y'all do, you and other people look at you like, what the? And you don't mind putting your business out there like you will see on the Steve Wilkos show. You don't. With social media, it's even worse, and it goes all over the world. Just like you insult those women over there. Until you figure how to be the woman, if you want any women that complain against her, you won't have the man that you get. You go and be happy with the men that bring that drama, that toxicity that you cater to, that you with the domestic violence and stuff. If that's you, that's you. If you want crazy and have hood rat and ghetto pookie dudes, do. But don't hate on someone that ain't like that, because maybe in their eyes, that's not to them. That's not what they consider black culture. But to some of you, it does. That's why we use the N-word so much, because that's part of the black culture. Acting a fool is acting a nut way. Hooping, hollering, screaming in a public place. Some people think that it is acting a fool. So, and Simone is a classy young woman. Was raised with some adopted parents. But yet, don't hate on that young man. Nobody should be hating on him. I mean, we don't know what he's been through to get to level to get to the NFL. But at least be happy, man. At least be happy for somebody. And if you be happy for somebody, maybe God will bless you with somebody that like Simone did. So stop attacking Simone Biles. That's what I would say. That's my opinion. Because what you do, God don't like ugly. And God don't like ugly. And that's why you're going to be and the people that do that, you're going to be miserable. And people are not going to want to be around miserable people, negative people. What person wants to be around miserable, negative people that carry negative spirits? That's the truth. So I hope this will be a lesson. But yeah, leave that couple alone, man. Hey, man, just be happy. And I'm saying, because you got black people that can boldly say this, and they, and you got some of these black women that's what they really want. But they don't find, now they find that all these black men ain't taking good shit. Tell yourself, now you find a black man who makes a good money. Now you find a black man who's in halfway shape. Now what? Now what? You can't say that. We'll take that, all his teeth in his mouth, it took the shape, is confident in himself, is assured of himself. Now what? Proper hygiene. Now what? Nice pair of clothes. Now what? Because this is what you complain about. He's 6 feet tall. That means he can protect you in a fight. Now what? Because some women are like that. You better put me in check. I want to see some masculinity. Now what? This is what you do. And some of these women who complain. So when God kind of bless you with the man that you really find attractive, you would so-called submit your femininity to, it's not good enough. Then you drive that dude and you get masculine with that dude. And you say, I would submit if he made a certain amount of money. I've heard women say that. No, they don't. No, they don't. They do not submit to it. They'll try to make that life, and they're trying to have what they call a bitchy attitude. And he better put up with my bitchy attitude. If he don't put me in my check, oh well, then he must be weak. That's why average men say men want peace. That's why men want peace. That's why. So please take and here's some advice. And there's women chiming in on this. Shout out to the women that's chiming. Y'all don't. That's the same. That some of y'all act like that towards other women. Just be happy. Isn't that what you've been saying? Why can't we have black people come together? Why can't we have black people, black love and everything? Black community, black unity. That's where it starts at, in the home. Hello? Then for the people that be complaining about stuff like this. Because the men and the women choose these few women who are celebrities, make good money, then step outside the community and marry another spouse. And to some black people that mess with, like Umar and other people that keep bringing that up. Now what? So the ones that want to complain about that, sit back and think about that. Next time you want to criticize somebody, think about what the things you say. And then this goes to people who criticize Simone Biles and her husband. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and share. And look, ladies, if God bless you with a man, be happy with what you got. Stop, be happy and treat that man royalty. Because as you get older, life gets harder. And ain't too many good people gonna come your way. Ain't too many good men gonna come your way with a heart of gold and would treat you like the queen you think you want to be treated. So you get something good, you better be thankful. That'll be my advice. Because ain't too many men gonna put up with that mess. We are at an era. And I don't care how beautiful your face is, your body, your butt, your booty, and your beauty ain't gonna be able to hold that relationship. So sit down and think about it. Alright then, guys. Till next time, see you on the next video. Yes.